Shalom YouTube, be back with another video. Now I want to talk to you about the gangstalking. You know what I'm saying? The agents of Satan, the monitoring spirits, these people that worship Satan, that's in cults, these people that are demonly possessed. Some of these people ain't human at all. Based off on my pictures, you can literally see. I have some more pictures that I took that I'm going to put up there, but you can clearly see the faces changing. The person in my picture was literally walking past in blue, and when you look at him clearly, that wasn't a human walking. Now if he walks past you, you're gonna see a human, but at the same time, they are not human, yo. That was a straight demon walking. That was a straight demon in the picture, yo. Demons come out in pictures. They love to take pictures. You know what I'm saying? You could even see it when you look into people's eyes when they be taking pictures, when their eyes be on that brightness too. Look at the eyes, man. The window is the soul, you know what I'm saying? The eyes are the windows to the soul. So, you can literally see demons love taking pictures. So, in my pictures, you can literally see the red, the blue. You see the tactics. I'm showing it to you. You see the faces of these people. So, we already know that Ephesians chapter 6, verse 12, our battle is not against flesh and blood. Alright, it's literally against spirits, principalities in the heavenly places and higher powers. You know what I'm saying? We're going against spirits, yo. And we're going against people who worship the devil. We're going against people who are not human. We're going against demons. Alright? That's what we're going against. Demons. So here's a Bible scripture I'm going to read to you to let you know, because all my videos have been talking about the tactics and what they do. Alright, so I'm going to still keep talking about that. I still keep letting you know. Alright? So Psalms chapter 37, verse 12 through 29. Psalms. The wicked plot against the just, which is the gangstalkers, these Illuminati, the Masons, people in cults, devil worshippers, all of these people. Alright? The wicked, that's them. They plot against the just and gnashes at him with his teeth. The Lord laughs at him, for he sees that his day is coming. The wicked have drawn the sword and have bent their bow to cast down the poor and needy, to slay those who are of upright conduct. Their sword shall enter their own heart, and their bows shall be broken. A little that a righteous man has is better than the riches of many wicked. For the arms of the wicked shall be broken, but the Lord upholds the righteous. The Lord knows the day of the upright, and their inheritance shall be forever. They shall not be ashamed in the evil time, and in the days of famine they shall be satisfied. But the wicked shall perish, and the enemies of the Lord, like the splendor of the metals, shall vanish. Into smoke they shall vanish away. The wicked borrows and does not repay, but the righteous show mercy and gives. For those blessed by him shall inherit the earth, but those cursed by him shall be cut off. The steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord, and he delights in his way. Though he fall, he shall not be utterly cast down, for the Lord upholds him with his hand. I have been young and now I am old, yet I have not seen the righteous forsaken, nor his descendants begging bread. He is ever merciful and lends, and his descendants are blessed. Depart from evil and do good, and dwell forevermore. For the Lord loves justice and does not forsake his saints. They are preserved forever, but the descendants of the wicked shall be cut off. The righteous shall inherit the land and dwell in it forever. Now we have Psalms chapter 37, verse 32 to 40. The wicked watches the righteous and seeks to slay him. The Lord will not leave him in his hand, nor condemn him when he is judged. Wait on the Lord, and keep his way, and he shall exalt you to inherit the land. When the wicked are cut off, you shall see it. I have seen the wicked in great power, and spreading himself like a native green tree. Yet he passed away, and behold, he was no more. Indeed, I sought him, but he could not be found. Mark the blameless man, and observe the upright, for the future of that man is peace. But the transgression shall be cut off. But the salvation of the righteous is from the Lord. He is their strength in the time of trouble. And the Lord shall help them and deliver them. He shall deliver them from the wicked, and save them because they trust in him. Alright, so, you know, this gang stalking thing. You know, a lot of people are talking about this, and I'm glad, because a lot of people are waking up to this. But you got to understand that this is also, yes, you're seeing everything through the physical, but this is a spiritual warfare, okay? And a lot of people, you know, they are exposing this in the news, you know what I'm saying, in the YouTube channel around the world. They are exposing what they're seeing, because this is real, this is happening. And this just didn't happen out of the blue to you, ladies and gentlemen. Those who are being targeted, those who are being gang stalked, those who are being watched right now, this just didn't happen to you just because, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, you was born, and you had this certain gift. You was created, all of us were created from the Most High. But the Most High woke you up. Alright? So you woke up, and you are able to see what the world don't see, right? So at one point you was blinded and deaf. Satan had you like this. And all of a sudden, the Most High he just did this. And all of a sudden you was able to see, right? Like I said, you don't know how it happened, but it happened. And now you are able to see the world for what it really is. Now you can see exactly the tactics. So, you know what I'm saying? Congratulations to those who woke up and, you know, broke free from the matrix. You know, think about it like this. You are on a line, right? With a whole bunch of people in front of you, controlled. You know, doing the same routine like everybody else, having the same mindset, listening to the garbage that's in this world that's being promoted, the agenda from the elites, right? So you're just following everything, and all of a sudden, like this wire you have connected like everybody else, something just happened out of the blue to this wire. It broke, right? Everybody else is still, but you, out of nowhere, it just like, you don't know how, but it just broke. Now you're on this line, and you're slowly looking at everybody else still doing the same thing, dressing the same, acting the same, but you're slowly now looking around, and you're seeing the weirdness now. You just like, wait, what is now? You stop, right? This is how it is. You stop, the next person bumps into you, and you're looking at this person, and this person still. And they all, now you're looking at everybody all with the thing on them, and they all still, you know what I'm saying, doing the same thing, but you just stopped. And you like, huh? What is going on here? Now, all of a sudden, you know, the bots, the one that has the people like this, somebody's looking and they noticing, oh, wait a minute, what's going on? There's an alert going on. Like, wait, this, your serial number, let's just say, right, your serial number, all of us, the social security, we all got a serial number. All right, your serial number, they looking at it, all of a sudden it's an alert. You know what I'm saying? You woke up, right? This wasn't supposed to happen. So it was like, they calling everybody, yo. Look at this number right here. Look, what's going on here? What's going on here? Look, he or she just woke up. That's not supposed to happen. So now, you know what I'm saying, everybody gets a little, you know, scared and paranoid now, because now you can see things what the world don't see, because now everybody's like this, but you are now like, whoa, what is going on here? This is not right. What I'm seeing is not right. Now you can see what the world still don't see. See what I'm saying? So yes, like this is a spiritual warfare. All right, all of you, you got the light. So these demons that's jumping into these people, they see that. Not only that, you know, this is $1 billion company. You know what I'm saying? It's an industry, $1 billion industry. Low key, your tax money is going into this industry. Low key, all of your tax dollars, and they're having people all around the world follow a lot of individuals who can see this. Now you got to understand that all these people who can see this and everything is happening to these people, it's not by, you know what I'm saying, it's not a coincidence. You know, a lot of people are, the Most High chose these people to see this. A lot of people can't see this, but a lot of people he chose to see this, to explain and show you exactly what these tactics are and what it is. So a lot of us, because I'm going through this too, a lot of us who are dealing with this are innocent, yo. And you are put, it's the quote and tell, you know what I'm saying? I mean, but this is all spiritual, because Satan started screaming in agony the second you broke free, right? So now he got all his monitoring spirits and demons that's jumping into these people watching you, right? So what you got to understand is, congratulations, you woke up from the matrix. You broke free from it, right? So now he got everybody watching you, right? Now you can see what the world don't see. Now in the physical, the people watching you, a lot of them are, you know what I'm saying, well, they're in bondages with demons because Satan has them all deceived. Satan don't care for these people. So they're watching you, chosen ones. They're watching you because all your pages, everything you're talking about is, of course, the Most High, but you also exposing this gangstalking industry, this billion-dollar industry. You're talking about things that the world don't see, and they don't want this stuff being exposed. You know what I'm saying? So you can see who the devil worshippers are, who's in the Illuminati, who the Masons, who are the cult members, what are they doing? And a lot of the times you got to understand that this industry is definitely leading to human trafficking, the sex trafficking, and Satanism. So it's like when you woke up, now you're seeing a whole different world. Like I'm telling you, once you woke up, everybody who is coming across your path is people you have never ever seen in your life. Never in your walk, yo. I'm talking about, you got the choppers, you got the drones flying everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, a lot of these people, they are devil worshippers. You know what I'm saying? And gang stalking is a spiritual warfare. But a lot of people, innocent people, are being put in this quarantine program. So you're being put in a whole bunch of these watch lists, and they're spreading lies about you, chosen ones. You know what I'm saying? You're innocent, but they're lying on you, and you know they doing witchcraft on you, they doing magic, they doing spells on you all over, bro. They talking to you, to every single person, and they spreading lies. And all these people who they're talking about to you, like to other people, they're all together. They're in cahoots. Gangstalkers are in cahoots with each other. So your picture, all chosen ones, best believe your pictures are being surfaced on every block you go to. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere you go, somebody's taking your picture. They low key. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta, the thing that's funny is the person who's taking the picture of you, and the person who's spreading it, and the person who's falsely lying about you and whatever picture they're taking, those are the perps. Those are the perps. Those are the gang stalkers. Those are the perps. Those are the ones that are in bondages with demons, in cults, worship Satan, in the Illuminati, the Masons, all of that. So what you got to understand is, you know, I'm making this video because, you know, I've been explaining a lot of tactics on what I see. So lately I've been coming across more things. And yo, I've had girls come past me. Remember, when they walk past you, they say certain things. Not to you, but it's to you. You know what I'm saying? That's what these demons do. These familiar spirits, the monitoring spirits, all these spirits that's wandering and jumping into people. You know what I'm saying? When they walk past you, they say something. So that way it can do something to your head to make you start thinking, to lose focus on what you was thinking about. You know what I'm saying? So I had few girls, they'll walk past me, they'll say certain things. But on another time, I would have girls, yes, they all dress a certain way, right? You know, they out. I had girls walk past me and moan in my ears. Like literally moan. Some of them It's just crazy, right? They moaning in my ear as they walking past. Cause you gotta understand, when you want semen retention, right? And when you ain't abstaining, because remember, us men, we are the ones who carry the life. We are the ones who make life. Yes, the baby is born into the woman because the woman carries the child, but we are the ones that when we go inside a woman and when we plant that seed, we are the ones who create life. Thanks to the Most High, we create the life. We are the one that makes life. So we got life. We the ones who make the life. We make the kid. We make the child, all because of the Most High. But we, us men, are the ones who create life. You know what I'm saying? A woman is not gonna have a child if it ain't for us. We are the ones who plant the seed. Once that comes out, right? That's it, man. We are making a child. We make life, right? So when you ain't wasting that, and you holding off, right? When you away from lust, I mean, I know the temptation, it hits you sometimes, you fight it, but when you are abstaining from that, bro, your testosterone goes up and your energy goes up. It's a whole thing. The more you keep abstaining, months, years, bro, it's like, it's crazy. You remember the movie 40 Days and 40 Nights with Josh Harnett, right? Is it Josh Harnett? I believe his name is Josh Harnett, right? Harnett. It's a movie called 40 Days and 40 Nights. Once again, Hollywood puts the truth in your face. Now, that's a comedy movie, but at the same time, that's the reality. 40 Days and 40 Nights, the man decided to abstain from releasing, like, you know what I'm saying? He was a sex addict, but he decided to go on semen retention and just stop having sex, right? The movie's called 40 Days and 40 Nights. So when he stopped, all the women were drawing to him. They were coming to him, and that's what happens when you abstain. Like, when you're not releasing, when you're holding off, everyone is coming to you. So that's a reality. Remember, when you do semen retention, you're doing it for the Most High. You ain't doing it just because you want all the attention. Yes, it's coming your way automatically. You know what I'm saying? Because you ain't wasting, right? So your energy is like this. So that movie is based off reality. That's exactly what happens. They come to you when you abstaining, bro. They you know what I'm saying? So what you got to understand is the women in that movie, if you pay attention, when you become spiritual now, a lot of those women that was approaching him were the succubus and the Jezebel and the Delilah. Like, those were those spirits coming to him. So a lot of you men, including myself, who's on this, going through your journey, a lot of these women is coming your way. You know what I'm saying? So I had women, like I said, recently, they were walking past me, moaning in my ear, and they just kept walking past, moaning, right? And they would just, you know, wear revealing outfits. So what you gotta understand is, you know, gang stalking, yes, it's a $1 billion industry. It's low key. It's going to this cult. A lot of people who are watching you, chosen ones, they are watching you. These people are in the Illuminati. They are in cults. They are, you know what I'm saying, Masons. Women are in their own cults too. You know what I'm saying? The children who's involved in this, they are in cults too. You know what I'm saying? The Masons, they recruit these children, but these children are not in Freemasonry. They're the Demolay branch. You know what I'm saying? The Demolites. Look up Demolay. Children are part of that as well. You know what I'm saying? They worship Satan. They all took the, you know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of things that's going on, you know, but gang stalking is also part of human trafficking, sex trafficking, and Satanism. So when you are outside walking and you are looking at this stuff, you know what I'm saying? You see who the perps are. You see exactly who these individuals are. You know, so they out here rocking their colors, right? So what I'm here to tell you is, you know, more things that I saw. Yes, they came, they walked past, you know, they were moaning in my ear. What you need to know is, you know, the most, right? The most expensive and potent drug in the world is called adrenochrome, right? A drug that can only be found in the human skull, the pineal gland of an infant whose blood has been adrenalized with fear, then killed which now makes up a multi-billion-dollar black market industry. And then you got to ask yourself and pay attention to, why 800K plus children are missing, and why all these children start missing in general. You know what I'm saying? They go missing in the USA annually. All these children go missing children. You start seeing missing posters everywhere of children. They trafficking these kids. They kidnapping these kids. You know what I'm saying? They using these kids, and they also using it for blood sacrifice as well. And adrenochrome. All right, that's what they doing. They killing infants. They killing children. They drinking their blood. They doing blood rituals. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what they do. Satan, when you do sacrifices and all that, he needs blood. So if it ain't an animal, it's a human. But these elite celebrities and all that, the adrenochrome is very popular, and it's from infants, it's from children, it's from babies, and they're killing babies, and they're using adrenochrome. Feel me? Adrenochrome is used in satanic rituals by monarchies, politicians, congressmen, celebrities, CEOs, and the elite. All your higher-ups, all the people who got this, your law enforcement, everybody's in on that, yo. Adrenochrome. Gangstalking is led to human trafficking, sex trafficking, and Satanism. Alright, that's exactly what this program is. And you are here, you see it. You see it when you start being followed. Look at my pictures. I'm showing you exactly what I see. I'm showing you the red car, the blue car, the white car. I'm showing you the people with the Target bags. I'm showing you the people in the red and blue occult colors. I'm showing you clearly in the pictures you see, their faces turn to a demon. It's clear. It's clear. This is what I see, so I'm sharing it with you. This is real. This ain't fake. This is real. You know what I'm saying? The pineal gland is called the third eye, right? The pineal gland is called the third eye for many reasons. It's located deep in the center of the brain and is connected to the light of the circadian rhythm and the melatonin secretions. Many spiritual traditions believe it serves as a connection between the physical and spiritual world. You know what I'm saying? That's why you see all of that. That's why you see what they do, So you got to ask yourself this, when you wake up and open your eyes to seeing all these people who got to be next to you, right? Because this is what the gang stalkers do. They honking, they out there now. This is what they do. You got to ask yourself, why all of a sudden am I seeing so many people out here with Target bags, with red color clothing, blue color clothing? All of a sudden, everybody in your path, in your walk, is all wearing no other colors but red, blue. They looking at their handler. They watching you. That's because they are a slave, bro. They all getting paid, but they're the criminals. They're the ones that's doing the trafficking. They trafficking the kids. They part of this satanic cult. They worship Satan. Some of them are under MK Ultra. Some of them are watching you. They don't even know why they're watching you, but that's a demon that jumped in them. Some of them ain't human. There's demons literally stalking you because you got that light in you. You know what I'm saying? But they watching you because you see what the world don't see. You know what I'm saying? So best believe, chosen ones, your pictures is being leaked everywhere, from everybody's phone, from everybody like online. Like your pictures is being leaked everywhere. Alright? People are literally, you know what I'm saying, they're taking pictures of you. You know what I'm saying? You literally see parents or people with children, because somebody, when you really pay attention, some of these people who be walking with children, that's not even their kid. When you want to be real up, straight up, some of them are parents, right? And some of them are parents to these kids. And then when you really, really pay attention to it, the way how the child is dressed and all that, you could tell. You'd be like, wait a minute, something's off with these individuals. And a lot of these people walking with these children, they are the handler. They are the person who's trafficking this child. You know what I'm saying? And you see this. You see this, literally. So they have these children, which is also because your discernment is going to show you who's who. So you have these people, these kids, right, or females. They will come up to you, right? They will stop in front of you on purpose, dressed a certain way, right? And you will always have somebody in the cut. You know what I'm saying? Or acting like they're on the phone, recording. But remember, they got to take pictures. They got to set you up. They got to do things, even if you ignore them. So they all going to come your way, right? And you have girls out there, they'll stop, right? They'll flick with their hair. The way how they're dressed is revealing to a point where you be like, man, you shouldn't be out here dressed up like that. But again, they got to be next to you just a certain way. So remember, they trying to label you, they trying to lie on you. That's what they doing. So, but you see a lot of you're gonna see a lot of people in red and blue. Remember, these people are slaves, so they're prostituting themselves to their occult colors. Those are their occult colors, which is why all of a sudden you see the red cars, you see the blue cars, you see the people dressed in red and dressed in blue, red and blue, red and the red occult color. When you see people in red, red is a symbol. It symbolizes. Remember, they like to do symbols. They all like to speak in codes and symbols, right? So red represents fire and heat, war and military, and it represents blood sacrifice. So when you see a lot of these people, just like in my pictures, it's very obvious. You saw that guy in the train station, all in red, target bag. That was straight up a perp. You know what I'm saying? And before I even swiped, the law enforcement was back there. Remember, people are planted in every block you go to because everything is orchestrated, right? Law enforcement is involved in this as well. They are part of gangstalking. A lot of them are. They all took the oath. A lot of them are in masonry, and cults. They took the secret oath. They know what's up. And then there's some of them who are not part of that, but they know what's up, but they don't talk about this because if they do, they lose their pension and things happen to them. The news ain't gonna cover this. You gotta ask yourself this question: while this is happening in this world, how come the news ain't talking about this? They talk about all this other garbage, all this other nonsense, celebrities, what they do with their daily life, but nobody's talking about the real thing that's happening: gang stalking and the satanic matrix program called gangstalking, while innocent people are being put in COINTELPRO. You know what I'm saying? You got innocent people being put into this program. Innocent. All over the world, there's a lot of people being put into this program. All over the world, there's a lot of people there's smear campaigns on all these people. They're being lied on. People are taking pictures. They're stalking them. What they need to know is this is a felony. Those who get caught will go to jail. Right? You know what I'm saying? They have so much documents already from people all over the world who's exposing this. So they got documents already. A lot of documents of a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Even people who are in law enforcement, that's going to get in trouble. But they got this. They have documents. Right? Because people all over the world is exposing this. So, but it's done in such a fashion that you can't tell that it's happening, but it's happening. Right? Which is why we are here to tell you, because this is a spiritual warfare. So you see the demons jumping into these people. You see this operation going on. They are wearing the target bags. They are walking with you in the red and the blue. Their children, they having their children, their little kids or the children with them, dressing in blue and in red to represent the code colors. Remember, they speak to one another in these codes, right? So if they're walking and they see somebody wearing red or blue, target bag, that's an indication. They letting them know, okay, they part of the occult, you know what I'm saying? They watching the target. That's how they speak to one another. You know what I'm saying? But in reality, it's spiritual. So the demon in them is noticing the demon in that person following your light, because this is spiritual. But you're looking at things through the physical, but it's spiritual. So in the spiritual, this is a spiritual warfare. Demons are flying, jumping into people. Demons are just popping out of places, watching you because you got the light, right? And then in the physical, the reality, in the physical, innocent people like you and I, who are the chosen ones, you know what I'm saying? Who can see this? Who's exposing it? A lot of you innocent people are being put into this quarantine program, into the neighborhood. They are lying on you. They're taking pictures of you. Why? Because they have to lie on you. They have to distract. You know what I'm saying? They have to have so much people gang up on you so that way they can have people look away from what their dirty deeds to just focus on you, right? But then you gotta ask yourself, this person right here is speaking like this. Now I can see why they targeting this person, because he is talking the truth. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of gang stalkers, they like to label it schizophrenia. So they are gonna make fun of it. That's how sick this is. Remember, they comment. They make fake pages, they comment, they make fun of the targeted individuals. You know what I'm saying? So they make fun of the targeted individuals. They make fun of schizophrenia. They literally make fun of it when it's the perp themselves who's writing this. You know what I'm saying? This is what they do. And it's done in such a fashion that you can't see it. You know what I'm saying? You have to have the magic eye to see this. You feel me? So the red or cold colors, when you see everybody, you gotta pay attention when you sit down outside or while you're walking. No, ask yourself, why am I seeing so many people always coming my way, always and only rocking red and blue? I don't see nobody else wearing different colors. They all wearing red and blue, right? Or something on them that's wearing red and blue, and they look at their handler. So this is what they do. But let me explain to you, right? So when you see them in the red color, the red occult color, because they gotta represent their occult color. They just ain't out here rocking red and that blue because they like it. Nah, they ain't rocking it because they like the color. They rocking it because they are a slave. They are a slave to this program. They have to watch you. They have to be told to go to your location. They have to be told, you know what I'm saying, to stay where you stay at. They have to be told what to do. They're a slave. Feel me? They have to be told what to do. These demons. You know what I'm saying? Because these demons, there's ranks in the spiritual realm, so they talk to each other. But these demons, they have to tell these people what to do. And these people are literally, they're doing what they're being told what to do. And in certain places where you're at, they take shifts. They can't be there for that long. That's the sad thing. I look at these people and I just go, damn, man, you a slave, man. You got to be told what to do. They got to sit there. They got to watch you. They just got to stay there, or they got to walk around and they watching you. Then they look at their handler. Then they watching you. You know what I'm saying? And then they leave, and the next person comes with the Target bag. Then they walk in and they, you know what I'm saying? It's sad when you see these people like that, but these people are in cults. They worship Satan. And they coming after you because you got the light. They see what you know what I'm saying? They see your light. Not only that, you exposing it, so they don't like that. So when you see these people wearing red or cold color is a symbol of fire and heat, war and military, meaning blood sacrifice, right? And then when you see them wearing blue means it's starting their journey in the symbolic lodge, known as the Blue Lodge, you know, and it means special sacred wisdom or perfection. All right. So these people out here driving in red and blue because it's representing their occult colors. That's how they talk to one another. So they know who they are, who's who. You know what I'm saying? And they like to be noticed, which is why I'm gonna tell you right now, when you pay, you want to know what gets gang stalkers pissed off? When you're happy and when you pay no mind to them, it pisses them off. You have to see it. See, this is what they do. You have to ask yourself, why when you're in the train, bus station, in a store, wherever you go, ask yourself, like, you could literally be in the train, standing by the door, minding your business, and all of a sudden you're going to see 3 or 4 people all looking at one another. Like, when you pay attention and when you wake up, you got to ask yourself, yeah, okay, all of a sudden 4, 5, 6 people all have to rub their nose at the same time and look at each other, and they all got to do this. Come on. And it's sad because they have to be told to do this. Or sometimes, you know what I'm saying? And then I laugh at it because sometimes you be having people who look like they just started and look like they just joined because they just be doing the most, even though you ignore them. But I be seeing them. Sometimes you look like they like if they're a newbie, like they just started, they're not experienced with this, and they just... Then they're looking up at you. If they next to you, they're looking up at you or looking at you, looking around, doing the sign. It's like they just started. Like they don't know what to do with it. Yo. So yes, these are the signs. This is the sign. You're gonna see all of them do it. This is the sign, right? And they remember they all have to look at their handler. So they do this, and they look at their handler. Right, they all got to look at their handler. They do this, and they look, right? Then they do this, you know what I'm saying? They do this, they tap, they do this. Or sometimes if they have a hat, they flip their hat up, they rub their head, put the hat back on, right? Or they do this, right? They all do this. But remember, they all look at their handler while they're doing this. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes they do it because they want you. Remember, they do this because they want you to notice them. So when you pay no mind to them, I'm telling you right now, it pisses them off when you pay no mind to them. Okay? So it's like they do this, You know what I'm saying? There, you can look. Don't look at the room. You can literally mind your business, listen to music. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy your day. Enjoy your. You know what I'm saying? Wherever you go, just ignoring things. You look at their face without looking at their face. Look at the people around you without looking at them. They stomp their face. Bro, I had people snare at me like snort, like literally make faces angry, like. But that's the demon in them. That's the demon in them. You know what I'm saying? But yes, they do this, they do this, they do this, but they all look at their handler. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes when you walking, alright, look at the. I am the person that's walking right now, right? This camera is my eyes. Me walking right now is what I see in front of me. This is what they do, alright? So they'll walk, right? So mind you, you can look at people without looking at people, right? So remember, they do things because they want to be seen. Gangstalkers do things so they want you to know that their presence is here, that they're here. They want you to notice them. And when you don't notice them, they get mad. They make a face. You know what I'm saying? Because they're wasting their time. Even when they rock the shirts. Remember, they talk to you through symbols in their clothes, online. They do things. So while you ignoring things, having a smile on your face, listening to music, laugh, they get mad. So the camera right now is my eyes, right? Me, I'm going to demonstrate what a person does when they're walking in front of me, which is what you would see. So the person will walk, right? So they will walk and they will look at their handler. They all look at their handler before. They just don't stare at you. Sometimes they look away or they look at their handler, right? So sometimes they walk slow, they look at the handler, but they all gotta, it's a code. They do this. And sometimes they do it for you to look so you can notice them, so they can know that, to let them know, that's the but they want you to notice them. So they look at their handler, right? Sometimes if they're walking slow, you have some who does speed walking. So look like they're new, so they're just in front of me. They're just, or if their handler's all the way in the back. That's what they do. Now, if they walk in the front, sometimes they walk in front of you on purpose, right? So sometimes they'll have symbolics in the back to make fun of you, symbolics in the back to represent Satan or evil. You know what I'm saying? They do symbolics, or they have certain words. So you could pay mind to it, so you can be bothered by it. Pay no mind to it, right? So anyway, they will walk in front of you on purpose. They will walk in front of you on purpose, but they won't look back at you. They'll look at their handler. They will literally stare at their handler while they're walking in front of you, rocking whatever they're rocking, to let you know who they are. Like they do things because they want you to notice their presence. They do things because, remember, demons feed off of your energy. So if you're stressed, if it aggravates you, if it pisses you off, if they see this, they have a certain enjoyment. It's a thrill. They love that. They want to see you suffer. But if they see that it's not bothering you, and you're ignoring them, and they're looking foolish doing these things, but you're literally paying no mind to nothing. Like I told you guys, you can see a whole room, you can see your surrounding without making any eye contact with people. You could tell how somebody's dressed, what they're wearing, even if it's the codes you see, the symbolics, without even making an eye contact on that person. You could literally see them do what they do and just focus on what you're focusing and pay no mind to it, but you see it. You can even see the faces they make, right? So you can see when their face changes to a demon. You can see when their face get aggravated. You can see when they're looking at their handler. You can see the red and the blue and the target bag. You know what I'm saying? So that's what they do. Remember. Another thing I have to tell you, remember, in one of my videos I talked to you about the temptation, how they do it. You know what I'm saying? They have the girls, they draw to you. So yes, remember the movie 40 Days and 40 Nights, that is a real thing. Men, women, who's not wasting, who's not having sex, the incubus, the succubus, the Jezebel, they are coming your way. You got the light, they're coming your way. Okay? So, what you have to understand is, this is a spiritual warfare. All these people are demons, right? So I'm explaining to you what I see. These are the tactics. So I told you, they have conversations and everything's about you for the war to rage in the mind. They do temptations because that's the only thing Satan and these demons can do. They can't touch you, which is why there's a no touch rule, because there's spiritual rules. You know that. Satan got to go up to God to ask him to do things to you. And God is the one who is in control. And he's the one that's going to say yes or no. Read the book of Job. Satan had to go up there to ask permission, right? So this is what happens. And God is, he's going to protect you. He ain't going to let nothing happen to you. You are close to the Creator, which is why this is why you're being gang stalked in the first place. It's because you woke up. And you can see the demons in these people. And not only can you see the demons, you see the tactics and you know what's up. So you know exactly about spiritual warfare, soul harvest, and people doing sacrifices. You see the things of cults and how, you know, people worship Satan and what they do for Satan. So they don't like the fact that you can see this and you can explain it to the world. Not many people can see this, so we're explaining this to you. So yes, what you got to understand, ladies and gentlemen, is that demons hate mankind. You know what I'm saying? And demons hate mankind. All right? They hate you and I. Demons. Satan too. Demons hate you and I. Even the people in the Illuminati, the Masons, the cult members, the people who worship him, the people who do who's in darkness, the traffickers, all these people doing evil that worship Satan and these demons, they hate them too. Okay? Satan has the world deceived. He has them deceived too. So yes, these demons hate us. Even those who worship them and do evil things, they hate them too. All right? In fact, Satan is laughing at them. Because he's laughing at them at the fact that he has them fooled and deceived. And yes, he dislikes us because we got a chance with the Most High. You know what I'm saying? We are with the Creator. And Satan despises that. Demons hate us. All right? So demons hate mankind, right? Because we are God's creation, right? And not only that, we have a chance to repent, right? We have a chance to repent after we have sinned, right? God will forgive our sins, right? However, Satan and his fallen angels, they can't. Their time, it's over for them. They don't have that opportunity, right? It's over for them. They messed up bad. They don't even have a chance to repent, to ask for forgiveness, to constantly be saved, constantly repent. It's over for them. Satan and the fallen angels, it's done. Their story is over. It's already written. They go into the lake of fire. There was a war that broke out. They lost. Satan got cast out. He was seen falling like lightning from heaven. Saint Michael the archangel and all the angels up there, they beat them when the war broke down. So these angels, these Satan and his fallen angels, these demons, they jealous of you. You are not chosen ones. And they're jealous of mankind, of people, because we have a chance to repent for our sins. We have a chance constantly, even when we make a mistake and sin, we have a chance. They don't no more. It's over. That's why they are jealous of us. Even those that are being deceived, they are jealous of us because we have a chance to get saved with repentance. Yeah, and so God is leading us to salvation, and the demons hate that. All right, a demon, Satan in them, a demon loves to ruin people, right? And for the most part, make people's lives miserable. That's their job, is to ruin your life and make it miserable. However, their greatest goal is to deceive someone and ultimately tempt that person into choosing hell over God. That's their job, which is why they throwing all these temptations your way, to feed your flesh, the stuff that you shouldn't be doing, but once you start it, it's like you can't stop it. But there's the temptation, you know what I'm saying? And once you get distracted by that, it gets you further away from God, which is why they tempt you and they want you to do what to do these things. So they ultimately tempt a person to choosing hell over God. Demons attack when God is knocking on the door. That's when the attack starts getting crazy. You know what I'm saying? When God is literally knocking on your door, when you start trying to get a relationship with him, remember, Satan is not attacking those who are in sin. He's not. Satan is attacking those who are trying to get out and who got out. Remember that. When you are trying to get out and fighting those demons, when you're trying to do the right thing with the Most High, and then also when you are with the Most High and you gave up that sin and you walking with him, that's when Satan is going to attack you and send his demons. Like, that's when the attack happens, is when you're trying to get out. And when you got out, that's when the attack happens. But while you're living in sin, and while you're living for the world, and while you're doing these things, you're not being attacked. He don't care because he got you already. He has you right where he wants you. It's those who got free from where he once had you is where he's trying to get you right back. That's why he's doing everything that he's trying to do, because you broke free. You literally caused chaos and havoc. Once you broke free, when the Most High broke free, you know what I'm saying? When he saved you, you literally caused havoc in the spirit realm. Like literally, he was screaming in pain. Demons were blowing up. Like literally, you caused hell in the spirit realm. There's a wanted poster for all of you. All right. Demons know this, right? Demons know when God is knocking on your door, so they know this, and they will do everything in their power, and they will pull anything they can to deceive you, and God's mighty plan for your life, chosen ones, for all of you. They're gonna do everything in their power to deceive you, to tempt you, to try to get you away from God. They're trying to do all of that. The enemy will try his best to stop you from following that plan. You know what I'm saying? And you might begin to question yourself and your faith, because that's what they want you to do. They test you. They try to destroy your faith. They try to do things to make you get away from God, to question the faith. They do things. All right? Remember, Satan's a liar. He's been a liar from the very beginning. So don't listen to none of his lies. Remember, nothing can stop God's plan. All right? Nothing can stop God's plan for your life. And there's nothing the devil could do that could, you know what I'm saying? There's nothing the devil could do, because God's plan will not be stopped. He can't stop God's plan, you know, from coming to pass, because in Isaiah chapter 54, verse 17, no weapon formed against you shall prosper, and every tongue which rises against you in judgment you shall condemn. This is the heritage of the servants of the Lord, and their righteousness is from me, says the Lord. Then you have Romans chapter 12, verse 19. Beloved, and this is the best thing that I love right now. This is, to me, this has to be the coldest Bible scripture in the Bible. This is the coldest scripture, because everything that these people are doing to you, chosen ones, that's trying to make your life a living hell, that are stalking you, that are taking pictures of you, that are lying on you, that are smearing campaigns on you, that are doing witchcraft on you, that are poisoning your food, that are lying to you, trying to ruin your relationships with people. They just trying to do everything in their power to make your life a living hell. Right? They're trying to set you up. They're trying to frame you. They're doing things. These devil worshippers, these liars, these people in cults, the real criminals. The most coldest verse in the Bible, I love it, because all you got to do is just lay back, because the Most High sees everything. So all these people doing everything that they're doing to you, that's gang stalking you, strangers or people who you may come across and know, showing their occult colors, showing off the Illuminati, the Masons, you know what I'm saying? All these Satanists, these devil worshippers. Romans chapter 12, verse 19, chosen ones, beloved, do not avenge yourselves, but rather give place to wrath, for it is written, vengeance is mine, I will repay, says the Lord. Isn't that beautiful? That's the most coldest verse scripture in the Bible. Vengeance is mine. It is written. It is written already. Vengeance is mine. I will repay. Don't do no evil. Let them do what they do. They are doing everything in their power. Remember, the Most High laughs at the wicked. They gnashing their teeth at you, chosen one. All of us that they're watching, they're stalking. You're being stalked by demons, but you're guarded by angels. Remember that. All right? So all of them, doing what they're trying to do to you, you're protected with the Most High. He sees what they're doing. Pray for forgiveness on all of them, but the Most High is going to deal with them. See, because these people out here are trying to play God with your life. They're trying to play God. They're trying to play God. You can't play God. There's only one God. He's the creator. He's the creator of everything. Feel me? He's in control of everything. But they're trying to play God, and they're trying to control your life, because they can. You woke up. You're not part of the system. You're against it. Not only are you against it, you can see what they're doing. So you're waking up others who don't know what's going on, so they can be aware. They don't like that. They don't like free thinkers and people who could think out of the box. They don't like that. right? Who can see all of this. So they're doing everything that they can to lie on you, to try to set you up, to try to frame you. They are doing spells on you. They're poisoning your food. They're doing everything in their power to see you fall. And every time they look at you, they get pissed off. And every time they look at you, when you walk into a room, you know what I'm saying, you shake, you make hell shake up. You know what I'm saying? You make these demons, you irritate people's demons, but these people are looking at you like, why are you still not falling? Why are you not failing? Why are you not miserable? Why are you not dead yet? You know what I'm saying? Because they're doing so much to you, but you are protected by the Most High. He ain't gonna let nothing happen to you. But like I said, the beautiful verse is that his vengeance is his. Leave everything in his hands. He's gonna take care of it. He laughs at the wicked because he knows they're gonna perish. He knows their time is short. He knows their time is coming. He sees their fate. And if they don't repent and get saved, because they all can, if they don't, then Satan, because he hates them and he has them deceived, they're going to go to hell. That's it. When they die, they're going to go to hell. Without repentance, and they're worshiping him and serving him, and they're playing God, the day of judgment, God is going to bring all of this up to all that he's doing to all you chosen ones, everybody in this world that's being gang-stalked, all those innocent people out there in this world being gang-stalked, innocent, and he's going to talk to them and bring this up, and they're going to go to hell. If they didn't die with repentance and if they didn't get saved, you know what I'm saying, they're going to go to hell. Because that's where Satan wants everybody to go. He don't care for them. He's laughing at them. He's looking at them like, look at these fools. Look at these fools. He got them deceived. All of them. Alright? And remember, you're being gang-stalked because this is a spiritual warfare. Not only is this a spiritual warfare, you got the light. And they see that light. They all see that light. These demons is flying, jumping into people. They seeing your light. You know what I'm saying? John chapter 8, verse 12. Then Jesus, Yeshua, spoke to them again, saying, I am the light of the world. He who follows me shall not walk in darkness, but have the light of life. Then is John chapter 9, verse 5. As long as I am in the world, I am the light of the world. Chosen ones, those of you out there, you have a bond with the Creator. The Creator created us all. He known us in the womb. You know what I'm saying? He created us in the womb. He already knew. He gave us a name. He already knows that he can count all of our hairs. You know what I'm saying? The Creator, he knows all of us. All of us. Even those who are in dark. He created them. He knows them. You know what I'm saying? But they're all deceived because Satan got his children out here too. He got their children out here. So the reason why you're being gang-stalked is because these demons that's jumping into these people, you know what I'm saying? They jumping into these people. They're watching you. That's because you got the light. You got the light and you're shining that light in this dark world. Especially this world that's getting darker and darker. But there's a lot of you who got this light. You with the Most High. Yeshua's in you. He's with you. He's in you. You got this light and they see it. These demons that's in these people. So somebody who's walking past you, who's gang-stalking, minding their business, right? Whoever's doing gang-stalking, they wearing red and blue. Or even somebody regular just walking, minding their business. That demon is going to jump into this person and now they're looking at you. Remember, these demons is flying, jumping into people. Now they're looking at you. They're looking at you because they're following that light. They're following your light. These demons, they're following your light and they're trying to dim it. They're trying to get you away. They hate you because you are with the Most High. They don't want nobody to get saved. So they following you. They stalking you. They doing everything in their power to distract you, get you away from God because they know God is leading you to salvation. And they don't like that. They want you to go right back to sinning. They want everybody to go to hell. That's what they want. You know what I'm saying? But also gang stalking is part of human trafficking. And these people out here are killing babies. They drinking the adrenochrome. Alright? That's what they're doing out here. Real talk. There's a lot of things going on in this world that's very dark. That's getting exposed. Feel me? So yes, they're watching you because you're the light. Not only that, they're stalking you because you know too much. You know the truth. And you're exposing it. You're exposing witchcraft. You're exposing these sorcerers. You're exposing things. Pagan holidays. You're exposing things. So of course, they got to keep an eye on the person who's speaking the truth. All over the world, people being gang stalkers because they know the truth. They see the truth. They see the demons. They see things that the world don't see. So it's like, yo, hold up. keeping on this individual, he or she, keeping on this person right here, bro. Now they putting you in a quarantine. Now you on a watch list. You on a watch list. An innocent person who did nothing to nobody. Now you on a watch list, right? Because they're watching you because you know too much and they don't want you exposing this. They don't want you exposing the truth to the world about demons, about people, about doing sacrifices and people killing babies and kidnapping children, you know what I'm saying? And sex trafficking, gang stalking is human trafficking, sex trafficking, and is also leading to Satanism. And you see all of this. And they don't like people who talk like this. They don't like people exposing this truth. They don't. So Matthew chapter 5, verse 14 through 16. You, chosen ones, you are the light of the world. A city that is set on a hill cannot be hidden, nor do they light a lamp and put it under a basket, but on a lampstand, and it gives light to all who are in the house. Let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father in heaven. Then you have Job chapter 24, verse 13. There are those, the gang stalkers, the higher-ups, those who worship Satan and are in occults and do wickedness. There are those who rebel against the light. They do not know its way, nor abide in its paths, right? Then you got a lot of people who rather stay in the dark, right? Because in John chapter 3, verse 20, for everyone practicing evil, which is what this whole program is, satanic matrix, this whole gang stalking thing is evil. It's evil, it's beyond evil. But this is the spiritual warfare. John chapter 3, verse 20, for everyone practicing evil hates the light and does not come to the light, lest his deeds should be exposed. So they rather stay in the dark and do what they do because they are afraid that their dark is going to be exposed. That's why they rather stay in the dark and continue to do it. John chapter 3, verse 19, and this the condemnation that the light has come into the world, and men loved darkness rather than light because their deeds were evil. Bro, the Bible don't be lying. But yeah, man, you got to understand that these demons, bro, they hate you. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of people. Look at my pictures, yo. Look at my pictures. You had a man walking in blue. Literally in blue. And when you see up close, his whole face is like reptilian, bro. It changed. It was literally a demon walking. A demon walking. Then the guy on the train, I took a picture. He saw me with my phone. And he literally did this to hide it. But then when he looked forward, it's okay. Click, click, click. Gotcha. Peekaboo. You saw his face change. Remember, everybody that's coming around your way is wearing red and blue because they're rocking their occult colors. They're rocking their occult colors. This is a spiritual warfare. These people are devil worshippers and they also trafficking children. So you see what you see. You know what I'm saying? So they are trying to frame you. And a lot of these people are walking with their children. You know what I'm saying? So they're trying to frame you. They're trying to set you up. They throwing all these kids your way. You know what I'm saying? And these kids are in the Demolay branch. You know what I'm saying? They took the oath. So some of them, they know what's up. They took the secrecy oath. And some of them are being abused. You know what I'm saying? They are worshiping Satan. You know what I'm saying? And then there's some walking out here that are not part of that, but they are being used in the occult. The parents or people who's with them, having them dressed in the red and blue as well. And they're having these people stand certain ways or walk a certain way beside you in order to take pictures. You know what I'm saying? Because they're trying to set you up. That's what they're trying to do. That's what they're trying to do. You know what I'm saying? And then you got the cars driving in the red and the blue. You got to ask yourself when you wake up, it's broad daylight. I'm talking about it could be 11 in the morning, 10 in the morning, and you got cars out here with the bright lights. Why do you need your lights bright in the morning? Of course, because gang stalkers, they are in the cults and they have to, you know, they do their codes. You know what I'm saying? They do things to let their presence be known. So they got to have the one light or have the bright lights. That's what they're doing. And it's all over the world. So this is not something that is like, yo, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? What is this person talking about? No. Ask yourself this question. Write Gangstalking. Go to every YouTube page and start looking into this and wake up. Because not many people can see this. Not many people know that this is going on. But this is going on. The news, ask yourself, why is the news not covering this? Why are they not covering this? Why are they not? You know what's interesting, right? You know, the news, right? They should start reporting the number of kids that go missing every day. The same way that they were reporting those COVID numbers. Maybe that will get people's attention. They should report that. The same way how those children go missing every single day. They don't report that like how they were reporting those COVID numbers skyrocketing from different places. Why they don't talk about that with the children? Why? Why are they not talking about gang stalking program? Why are they not talking about innocent people being put in a COINTEL? Huh? Why are they not talking about innocent people being stalked and harassed by people watching them in red and blue coat colors, having cars being flashed at them, standing in the corner with one blinking light? Why are they not talking about the target bags? But yeah, we're showing the evidence, but why isn't the news deciding to talk about this? Huh? Why? Ask yourself that question. Why haven't you heard not one news station talk about gang stalking and talk about all the innocent people that are being put in this, you know what I'm saying, and a lot of people being framed, you know what I'm saying? Why are they not talking about this? I know why they're not talking about this, because they know they're part of the media, so they know they are part of an agenda. They have to push certain things. They are told what stories to push. They are told to make certain stories look a certain way, to start bothering people's minds, to make things look, you know what I'm saying, God, the foolishness. But they ain't talking about gang stalking. So yes, it's all part of it's leading to human trafficking, yo. Gang stalking is human trafficking, sex trafficking, and Satanism. All these kids go missing. You have to ask yourself this question. When you see celebrities, how they look, right? Some people say, oh my God, this individual, look how they look. They're looking so thin, or they're looking so old. Like, you know what I'm saying? The way how they're aging doesn't look right. Ask yourself that question. Why? Some of them don't even age. That doesn't look normal. That doesn't look human. Some of them are aging the way how they're aging because they didn't get their adrenochrome fix. Adrenochrome is a satanic ritual. They're killing babies and using it, man, to make them look younger, to give them this certain look. Bro, I'm telling you, man. And they're doing satanic rituals. All these people in the higher ups are devil worshippers. They're devil worshippers. They're all in the cults. They know about this gang stalking program. They are part of this. Your government knows about this. Your government knows about this. It's not a coincidence that you are being watched, chosen ones. It's not a coincidence that you're being watched by people walking by you in red and blue, target bags, and people trying to frame you. No, it's not a coincidence. This is spiritual warfare. You woke up. You are able to see demons. You are able to know exactly what's up with Satan. You see the spiritual tactics. You seeing who the witches are, who the warlocks are, who the sorcerers are, who the wizards are, who the masons are, who the people in the cults, who worship Satan. You're seeing this. And they're doing it in your face anyway. These celebrities, when they do their concerts, you see the symbolics. You see the symbolics. So yes, the tactics, they do this, right? Because I'm going to do it again. They do this. They do this. They rub their nose. Like they rub their nose, they do this. The women and the men, they tap their head, or they do this. Women, they brush their hair, they play with their hair. But that's the succubus and Jezebel, because when they flick their hair, they also feeling your energy. But they want you to look at them. Be aware of their presence. So they flick their hair, they dress a certain way, they look revealing to get you. You know what I'm saying? Because they got the honey traps. You know what I'm saying? They got honey traps. But not everybody, this is why you got to pray for discernment. But not everybody is part of this. But when you on this walk, you pretty much everybody that's coming your way is part of that. Every single person. And they're gonna walk by you, look at their handler. They all gonna look at their handler. Another thing, remember I was talking about, if you want to go to my old video, I was talking about temptations, what they do. You know what I'm saying? They'll have their phone, they'll swipe it, so they'll show revealing pictures of themselves to get you to, you know what I'm saying? The train carts, bus carts will have posters of women or whatever. The bus could drive by with a poster of a woman. Even when you walk by, you know what I'm saying? They have posters. A lot of things. People will walk by you with symbolics, you know what I'm saying, imitating you, making fun of you, or say certain things that you like. They'll make noise campaigns. They'll drive by with certain loud music or walk by you with loud music. They're all gonna wear red and blue. They're all gonna wear Target bags. They're all gonna do this. They're all gonna look at the handler. They're all gonna they're all gonna cough. The girls are gonna flick their hair. They're gonna moan past your ear. Certain people who's walking past each other, they're gonna have a certain conversation or say a certain thing, but it's related to you. Because remember, there's demons. There's familiar spirits. They were there when you would, you know what I'm saying, when you was there. They're gonna smoke. They're gonna smoke. They're gonna vape. They're gonna try to get you addicted to that, or not addicted, to tempt you to go back to that if you got out. They're gonna drink. You know what I'm saying? Another thing is, you're going to see the trucks. They're going to have trucks drive by. So when these trucks drive by, these trucks are going to have, sometimes it's going to have a truck of a liquor. Certain liquors you drink, it's a truck that drives by with certain liquors or certain beers. So now it might put things in your mind to, if you want to drink, this is what they do. If you're fasting and you haven't eaten yet and you're on your fast, you're going to have trucks drive by with food, images of food, certain foods that you like. They're going to have the trucks drive by with certain food. You're going to have people walk by eating. You're going to, out of the blue, smell food or certain things that you want to, that is a craving of yours. You know what I'm saying? Or certain stores you used to go to. You know what I'm saying? You know, that they do a certain way how you like it. If you're fasting, all of a sudden they doing this a certain way. This food, they're making it in front of your face, or you're just smelling it. You know what I'm saying? Or you have people start talking around you about certain foods that you like while you're fasting. This is the temptation. This is what the devil does. You know? Yeah, so again, when they try to frame you, you have the women in the strollers. They walk by you. Some of them will have the Target bag, will have the Target bag under the seat to let you know who's who. They wear the red or the blue. They'll have the baby dress in red or blue. You know what I'm saying? And they're looking at their handler. They're doing this while they're walking by, playing with their hair with the stroller. Or even if you're walking, sometimes they just gotta be in front of you or beside you with the stroller and walk. Sometimes when you're walking, you notice that the person beside you, they doing a certain speed to keep up with you. It's weird. And then they gotta be right next to you. You know what I'm saying? And then there's a person in front or way ahead who's their handler and all that. He's just, or she's just like this, taking pictures, recording. You know what I'm saying? So they can make a lie on a scenario. Because remember, they lying on you. So they doing a whole bunch of things. They're saying things. They'll have children just run around. You remember, there's a lot of people in cults, the Demolay branches. Some kids are being trafficked. What I noticed is, y'all remember on the internet where Adam Sandler, Jennifer Aniston, they were allegedly talking about a pizza party. So you know that these elites, these cult members, these devil worshippers, they love to use symbolics and codes. So allegedly the pizza term is what they talk about for children. You know what I'm saying? So you might want to look into that about, you know, Adam Sandler and Jennifer Aniston. They were on the Ellen DeGeneres show. They were talking about pizza. So allegedly pizza is a code term for children. So when you see how these people and celebrities start talking about with the pizza parties, and they use certain codes to represent children, right? And all of a sudden, you might see certain little kids out here wearing the color pink. That's another code as well. When you see a child in pink, pink is supposed to represent the child is like a virgin, and it's supposed to be a lot of money. Allegedly, the color pink. So these people they love. Cult members and Satanists and the people who's Illuminati, they love to use codes and symbolics, and you have to pay attention to it. This is why all of a sudden you're seeing people with red and blue Target bags, and only the ones who got the magic eye can see this. What you need to know is so yeah, that's what they were doing. They have the trucks, you know what I'm saying, when you're trying to fast. Another thing what they like to do is chosen ones and anybody else out there who's being targeted. If you are in a relationship with somebody, you know what I'm saying, so you always got to pray to make sure that your prayer, your future wife, your future husband, that they are a prayer warrior. You know what I'm saying, that they with the Most High, they know how to battle. So anyway, when you're in a relationship with these gang stalkers and what these persons do, remember, they studying you, they watching you everywhere you go, they watching what you do. You know what I'm saying? They framing you, they setting you up, they spreading lies about you to your family. And a lot of these people, family members, some of them, your coworkers, everybody's, they are in on this gang stalking. Remember, when you woke up from the Matrix, everything is orchestrated. Nothing is real. So everybody's in on it. So another thing is if you're in a relationship, right? If you are in a relationship and you have somebody in your life, what they will do is they will study your partner, right? They will study your partner. They will watch what your partner, like they'll look at the things online. Remember, they watch what you look at online. They watch what you see online. They looking at your posts. They listening to what you say. They're looking at what you surf. So they throw things your way, right? That's what they do. So what they do is they look at your partner. They watching your partner, girlfriend, boyfriend. And what they do is they study this person. And they study what this person likes and dislikes, right? And what they're going to do is they're going to throw a certain individual, a certain person into your partner's life to get them out of your life. You know what I'm saying? Because they trying to ruin your life. They jealous of you. You know what I'm saying? You have this power. You could change the world. The things that you're doing, they're jealous of that because they're a slave. They sold out. They're a slave to the system. They got to be told what to do. You know what I'm saying? They're looking at handlers. You're free. You with the Most High. You free. You free from the chains. You don't got nobody telling you what to do. You can go from point A to point B at whatever time you want. You don't got nobody telling you. You don't got Satan or no demon or no man or no woman telling you, yo, stop what you're doing. Go over there or wherever street, wherever avenue, or take this train and just stand there and stay there and look like a fool and just stand there. Just watching or acting like you're not doing it, but just stand there, stay there, and watch there for a certain amount of time. So they can't do that. They are a slave. You know, so but they're watching you. They're studying you. They're watching everything that you do. So if you have a girlfriend, boyfriend, your partner, they're studying your partner, right? Because they're trying to make your life a living hell. They want to ruin you. They want to make you alone. You know what I'm saying? They trying to do everything in their power. They're trying to ruin you. They're trying to make you miserable. You know what I'm saying? So they're going to study your partner. So they're going to look at what your partner likes and dislikes, and they're going to see the type of things that she likes or he likes, and they're going to throw that person their way of the same interest that they like and all that. And that's how they're going to try to get this person to slowly get out of your life, to cheat on you and have you alone. So that's what they do. They will throw people into your partner's life to get them to get into the mind. Satan, of course, will try to get into your relationship, your marriage, and break it. You know, so that's what they do with your partner. They will watch what your partner likes and dislikes, and they will throw a person fitting the description of how your partner likes things, and they're going to have this person come in, you know, swindle their way in, you know, smooth their way in, and just, bam, take them, you know. And then sometimes they'll just, after they do that, or sometimes they'll have people come their way or try to make friends with them, and then start spreading lies and start trying to get into the head or be friends with them and slowly get them away from you, and then start smearing about campaigning you and get them to now join their side to go against you. Remember, they're trying to have everybody go against you. They're trying to have everybody, you know, the plot of this, like I said, is to isolate you, keep you alone. They're trying to keep you alone. They want you to commit suicide. That's their main goal. Their main goal is to make you kill yourself, which is why they stalk you. They get close to you. They stare at you. They want to intimidate you. But like I said, pay no mind to them. When you pay no mind to them, it pisses them off. Trust me. They stomp. They make a face, especially like when you walk by and they do it in front of you and they look at you and they go like this to make sure they want their presence to be known. You brush it off. You look the other way or look away, you know, smile. When you smile and when you laugh and when you listen to music, it pisses them off. So when they do this, they look foolish because you ain't make no eye contact and they're looking at you, but you ain't do that. And they make a face. Then they look at their handler. This is what they do. You know what I'm saying? And so then they'll have people. So yeah, that's what they do with the partner. They try to send spies and people into your partner's life, man or, you know, boyfriend or girlfriend. If you're a female, they're gonna send somebody, a female who is of his interest. They're gonna slowly, you know what I'm saying, you men with your girlfriend, your wife, they're gonna slowly throw people into their life of their interest and try to get them to get out of your relationship, to cheat, and then from there on, the smear campaign. That's how they try to get you. Satan really doesn't want. He tries to ruin your life, your relationship. He tries to get into that. So yes, that's what happens, you know. What else was I gonna say? Yeah, so you might have people just standing there and they'll laugh. They just laugh. They just laugh. They have people, their tactics is they laugh. They just, somebody, you just walk by, you have a group of people, maybe kids or adults, and all, they just start laughing. Nobody said nothing. Nobody even said a joke. They just start laughing. That's because it's to get into your head. It's for you. They're laughing. It's a fake laugh. These people, when you pay attention, when you open your eyes, you see everything is orchestrated. Everything is not real. It's all fake. Every store you go into, whether it's a Chinese store, whether it's a deli grocery, whether it's the supermarket, everything in the store, people that come across your way, people that try to stop and talk to you, people that are in these stores, people that are going to the train station, it's all orchestrated. These people are put into these places and to act out once you step in. I've seen people literally, as I walk, they will literally stop walking, right? Literally stop, right? And the second you get close to the block, now they're looking at their handler. Now the motion starts. It's like it was like, wait, what the hell just happened? Stop. Literally. I'm talking about whatever motion, stop. And then when you start walking, it's like now they look at their handler, now they walking, then they look at you. They look at you. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them, they stare at you. You know, they make eye contact. They all looking at you. Everybody. You got that light. You got that light. They don't got that light. They soulless, man. They're a slave in bondage with demons. And they in sex trafficking, you know what I'm saying? And you see this. You see this. The news ain't covering this. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, a lot of you is being put in, you know, a lot of you is innocent. And you put into these watch lists in your community. Everybody's in on it. They lying on you. A lot of these people that's in this gang stalking program are the criminals, are the perps, are the traffickers. You know what I'm saying? And then that's just why we bring this up to you guys, because there's a lot of people spiritually unaware of what's going on in this world, and they're being gang stalked and they don't even know. You know what I'm saying? So there's a woman and a child that's watching this that they can learn and they can help them. But there's a lot of women out here and children who is not part of this, spiritually unaware, minding their business, and they don't know that this gang stalking program is real, and there's somebody stalking them in a red and blue car, or there's somebody walking in a red and blue, you know what I'm saying, they're coat colors, but they're watching this girl and her child to stalk them and to get them to lead them and kidnap them or kidnap their child into trafficking. And then sometimes, remember a lot of these children, that's why you got to pray for the kids that's in the orphanages, because those are the real targets. The kids that are in orphanages that go from household to household, those are the targets. Those are the kids that end up missing, that end up abused, that end up seeing all this, you know what I'm saying? Those are the ones that are being killed. They're being taken. They're being kidnapped. Nobody's seeing them no more. So they're going through their abuse. They're being sexually abused. They're being pimped out by these grown men. And some of them may come out pregnant at a young age. And because they want that adrenochrome, they're going to kill that baby, and they're going to sell it to the elites. And they're going to drink this liquid and have it in tubes. Come on, man. That's in the black market, yo. It's crazy. This world is dark. This world is evil. There's a lot of things that's going on in this world that the world don't know. But people are distracted by what the celebrities is doing or how they live in their life, or if a celebrity broke up. Who cares? Who cares what they're doing if they broke up? Or if this person says something about another artist, now the whole world is talking about this. Like, who cares? There's other real important things that are real that's happening in this world that is not getting talked about, and people's looking at it a different way. Like they looking this way at the thing that's not supposed to be talked. Like, okay, let me say, they're looking at the distraction, right? So let's say Kim Kardashian, right? The LeBron James situation, garbage. You know, that's a garbage title. So everybody is tuned in to that. Whatever a celebrity does, that's something that is like, it's corny, it's nonsense. Everyone is tuned into this, while the real stuff is happening, but they're all distracted on this. People, their conversations is about celebrities and their life, but they ain't focusing on their life or the stuff that's happening out here. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of people are distracted by nonsense when there's things that are really happening in this world. But you got people like you and I and people around the world who's exposing this to wake you up, because there are people in this world who are spiritually unaware of this program. And this is Satan's kingdom. This is how he operates. This world is his kingdom. This is how he operates, yo. So gang stalking is a spiritual warfare. There are demons jumping into people. They're watching you, and you see the tactics. You see what they do. They all looking at their handler. Their faces is turning into demons. They are not human. They are demons. Some are human in bondages and slaves. You know what I'm saying? They gave in and they stuck, and they got to do what they're told. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these people don't even know why they stalking you. I had a woman on the train with a child, and this girl was wearing a blue color, representing the blue occult colors. You know, because they always got to wear red and blue. They show off their colors. So this little girl was wearing blue. Mind you, you can see your surrounding and see people without making no eye contact. So I already saw that this man came in. He was with this group, and the lady came in. You know what the lady did? I'm minding my business. The lady took her phone, and she took a selfie. But the selfie was also putting me in the picture as well. Remember, they're lying on you. They're taking pictures. They're spreading it around. You know what I'm saying? You're walking, minding your business, and they are putting people walking in front of you or next to you on purpose and having certain things look a certain way to create a story on you. Chosen ones. They're lying on you. Because you can see this gang stalking program, but you got to understand, these are demons jumping into people. Some of these people are not human. They're demons. They are in a cult, and these demons are seeing your light. And they're trying to dim it. They're trying to stop it. They're trying to stop it. Not only that, they are trying to frame you. They are trying to set you up because they just want you quiet. They just want you to shut up. They don't want you talking about this. They don't want you talking about this. Do you know that the average age of a trafficking victim is 12 years old? The average victim may be forced to have sex up to 20 to 48 times a day. Today, there are an estimated 27 million people being exploited for sexual and manual labor. The human trafficking industry generates $32 billion a year. $32 billion a year. 60% of human trafficking victims have a foster care or group home background. I keep telling you, they love the orphanage. The orphanages is what they love. And remember, these gang stalkers, they love to use symbolics and codes. Y'all remember about the Wayfair, you know what I'm saying, being allegedly, let me use the word allegedly. Excuse me, you remember about the Wayfair being allegedly accused of trafficking children? When they were selling special storage cabinets for a crazy amount of money. Wayfair. And if you haven't heard of it, I suggest you go on Google and do a little research yourself. It's called Wayfair. And they've been allegedly accused of trafficking children. So they were selling special cabinets with outrageous prices. And these cabinets had names to it. So they had human names. Yeah, you got to ask yourself, when you saw the pictures of these cabinets, they had human names. Each cabinet had a human name with a crazy amount of a price. And it was a cabinet, certain cabinets. They speak in codes, yo. Gang stalking is a spiritual warfare, but gang stalking is also Satanism and is also leading to human trafficking and trafficking as well. And they're trying to set you up, chosen ones, because you can see this and they want you to shut up, and they're doing everything in their power. Remember, once you woke up from the satanic matrix, you are now able to see the world for what it really is. And at one point, you couldn't see this because you was blinded, you was distracted, you was asleep as well, a slave with demons, going through your own trouble, battling your own addictions, being like the world, distracted, you know what I'm saying, in the clubs and all that, not noticing what was going on there. And out of the blue, God, the Most High, just did this, and all of a sudden you just started seeing a lot of weirdness. And with this weirdness, He is allowing you to see all of this, to wake up the world and explain this to the world as well. Everything that's happening out here, everything that I'm saying to you, everything that's going on in this world is the reality of it. And this is what's happening. And it's being exposed all over the world. But the Most High, right, is allowing us chosen ones with the magic eye, the God seal, He's allowing us to see this, to experience this, to see what's happening. And we are able to see the demons in these people. We are able to see some people not be human, that are literally demons. He's allowing us to see this, to wake you up, to also bring awareness to you. A lot of you who probably don't know this and are unaware of gang stalking, once you start doing research and writing the word gang stalking, crow and tell, now you will start coming across things that you have never ever stepped upon, and come to research that you never heard of, and now you're going to start learning things about what's going on in this world. It's to save you too, especially you women and you children, because women and children are the biggest targets in the gang stalking program, because this is part of the trafficking. So yeah, yo, this is what they do, and this is what they have been doing. Gang stalking is part of that. It's part of human trafficking, and Satanism. You know what I'm saying? So they lying on you, they doing spells on you, they taking pictures of you. You know what I'm saying? They just lying on you. But everyone is in on your gang stalking, chosen ones. Everyone. When I mean everyone, everyone. When you woke up and realized the world that you was living in and the people you came across, people you associated with, are part of the gang stalking, are in cults, worship Satan, do these things, and now you just are able to see. You are able to see. The Most High allowed you to see. Satan don't want that. In fact, Satan don't like that. He don't like the fact that you can see this. He don't like the fact that you're talking about this. He don't like the fact that you are exposing his wickedness. But this is what they're doing. So you chosen ones out there who's going through this gang stalking, don't have them label you with schizophrenia, mentally ill, or you need to go to a mental hospital, or you need some help, he needs some pills. No. Because those individuals talking like that are part of that gang stalking. Remember, they be online too, faking to be a victim, and then they make fun of schizophrenia. They make fun of that when they know exactly what they're doing and they know exactly what this program is about. They're trying to make your life a living hell, but the fact that you don't stop talking is why they attack you harder, and they just keep doing what they do. But there's a no-touch rule. You know, I remember you have so much power, right, with the Most High. I had a conversation on the roof with a certain individual, right? You know, at my job. The view, nice, beautiful. You get the nice breeze. You know what I'm saying? It's a nice view. So there's certain individual, you know what I'm saying, we chat. Nice individual, nice person. And unfortunately, this person is an atheist. You know what I'm saying? But I don't judge nobody. You know what I'm saying? I don't judge nobody, especially, you know, those who I know that they going, everybody's battling their demons. They all want to get free. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's going through their own dark. And the Most High, he's going to help them individually. You know what I'm saying? He's going to help people. And we out here to help you. We out here to spread the truth, let you know about gang stalking, help you any way possibly, because we all have a purpose. We all are chosen for something. You know what I'm saying? The Most High is working with us. We are here. We are chosen. We are here to spread light, spread help, spread the truth. You know what I'm saying? So if this is helping an individual out here, ignore the gang stalking. Don't worry about them. They get mad when you don't feed into it. These demons get mad at that. I remember, they're a slave, you're not a slave. Pay no mind to it, no matter what they do or try to do. Because they walk around, they try to set you up. Just know, no weapon is going to form against you. And it's not going to prosper. The Most High got you. He laughs at them, unfortunately. So that's what we're here to do, to help you. You know what I'm saying? To make you come across these videos. That's why I put the pictures. That's why I write what I write from what I see. That way when you start going and doing your research, you write gang stalking, you write COINTEL, now you be like, yo, I didn't know about this. Yeah, a lot of innocent people are being put on this program. It's $1 billion industry. And all you hardworking people, guess what? All of your and my tax dollars is low key. Shh. Going into this. It's going into this program. This world is full of corruption. It's corruption everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So yes. This lady I was talking to, nice individual. She's an atheist. And you have so much power, chosen ones, with the Most High, that you know, I don't judge nobody. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it comes individually, when I'm talking to somebody's asking for a prayer, somebody wants help. You know what I'm saying? I don't judge nobody. You know what I'm saying? Because I at one point I know that I was there too. At one point in my life, I was in the dark. I was smoking. I was drinking. I was in the club. I was doing everything too. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't innocent. So I understand and I get it. And I'm not gonna quick to just attack. And you know what I'm saying? I'm not. You know. So she was an atheist, and you know, I invited her up to the roof. You know what I'm saying, to enjoy the view. You know, and she went up, and before she went up, being when she wrote she's an atheist, because I already know when people have that, they already got doors open and the demons and all that, they can use these people. Remember, Satan appears as an angel of light. So I prayed. When, you know, before you're gonna speak to somebody, you can pray and block monitoring spirits, agents of Satan. You pray. You know what I'm saying? You be like, yo, Father, I come to you and, you know, I declare and rebuke any agent of Satan, any monitoring spirit. You keep them deaf, blind, and muted in the name of Yeshua, in Jesus' name. Keep them deaf, blind, and muted. This individual that I am going to talk to, I pray that you give me wisdom, work with me to work with this conversation in this person. I need you. And then, you know, I was saying, you know, I pray that whatever is in this individual that's going to try to come to me, I pray that you bring the individual and not the spirit. That, you know what I'm saying, not the demon. Let your words go into this individual. Keep the demon away from us. Put a bubble around us. You know what I'm saying, and keep this conversation sacred, so that way I can do what I do with what you allow me to put into this person with the words, right? So she goes up on the roof, enjoys the view. And I kid you not, there was a lot of power, right? You know what I'm saying? So we have a lot of certain power that these demons see. And we were conversating, talking, and I was telling her about, you know, Yeshua, telling her about the Creator, telling her, you know, listening to her story, but also not judging at the same time, because I ain't gonna judge. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, speaking to her. And I kid you not, you know, as I'm talking to her, I can see, you know what I'm saying? Even when I was trying to, you know, say certain things and touch, the spirit, you know what I'm saying? Because when you start talking about the Most High, when you start touching the soul, remember, the Most High's words is like a double two-edged sword, yo. It starts hitting that soul when you start talking about it. You know what I'm saying? So we were having a conversation, and you know what I'm saying, and I could tell that the words that I was talking to her, you know, was touching her soul, even though she didn't believe in the Most High at one point. But you know, I started going deep and talking about what made you. You know what I'm saying? That's how I conversate with somebody. What made you get to where you at now? Because she told me at one point, which is like all of us, at one point, everyone was in church. Everyone had that footing. Everyone, you know what I'm saying, at one point was with the Most High, until whatever happened in your life got you away. And then for some reason, some people get called back. Some people, they get astray, and then you got to help them, bring them back. You know, let the Most High work with them. So she had one foot in at one point. So she understood at one point. And then I was trying to figure out what got her out of that. So we had a conversation about that. And it was a nice conversation. The Most High, you know, I pray for wisdom. I pray for knowledge, because that's what you pray. When you pray for that, he generously gives it to you to let you, you know what I'm saying, say what you got to say to this individual. Because a lot of times, you know what I'm saying, that roof moment, whether we believe it or not, people are put into our life for a reason. So that roof moment that we had, the conversation in order for her to be on that roof, was not a coincidence. It wasn't something that was like, yo, let's just do this because, nah. This roof moment happened because the Most High allowed it to happen. Not only did he allow it to happen, it was something that was probably, you know what I'm saying, meant for her to hear and meant for this conversation to happen. Because sometimes you could be here to be put to help somebody else. Remember, you have that light in you. So in this dark world, you are here to shine a light. Shine a light in this dark world. Help people. Help them understand what's going on in this world. Things they don't know about that they can start learning about. You know what I'm saying? Because we all talk about things that the world don't talk about. Spirits, sacrifices, witchcraft, magic. All this stuff that we talk about, nobody talks about like that. It's very rare, right? So we are here with a light, and we are here to shine this light to help others. So this roof conversation that we had, it was meant for her. You know what I'm saying? We were meant to be on this roof. The conversation that we talked about, the things that I said to her, it was meant for her to hear. You know what I'm saying? And I kid you not, while we were talking, I was seeing a lot of feathers. They were just flying. The wind was just blowing. And I was like, yo, the Most High's up here, and there are angels surrounded this conversation. There are angels giving us this bubble to keep away from the monitoring spirits. Because you had the roofers, they were working up there, but like I said, monitoring spirits are everywhere. The birds they carry. So we were talking, but I saw the feathers. They were flying, and feathers out of the blue. There was no birds, but you see feathers. You know what I'm saying? Feathers, they represent angels, yo. There's a lot of things that the feathers represent. So they were just, and I could see this, and I felt the wind, and the sun got brighter. And for certain conversations, and she was feeling certain words that I was saying. I hit her with certain scriptures, and not only did I hit her with certain scriptures, then I started calming her down, but talking to her lightly about life, the creator. And you know what I'm saying, she has a child. So I was telling her the importance of how, you know what I'm saying, she's blessed to be a mother. God gave her that blessing to be a mom. And I was letting her know about the things that are happening in this world, about how Satan is targeting children with what he's doing with the children. And she got a kid. So it's like, it was a nice conversation, and it was meant for her to hear. And the only reason why I say it was meant for her to hear this is because while we were talking on this roof, there was no interruption. Also, although I prayed for no interruption to keep everything out, but we were on there like, it was almost like an hour on that roof, and we both were on the clock. No interruption. So that's how I was like, this was meant for her to hear this conversation. It was meant for her to happen. Then, you know, I was hitting her, sending her some gospel music. I was sending her some Christian music, some songs to touch the soul. And then I prayed over her for strongholds to be broken, to heal her, for the Most High to heal her, to bring peace. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I was looking into her eyes. She couldn't look at me because I could tell there was still a fight with whatever was in it. But like I said, when I prayed for the Most High and tell him to let me speak to her and not the spirit that's in there, he allowed it to be just with her, so she can hear these words and not the demon. So you know what I'm saying? It was a nice conversation, you know. And he was working with her, you know what I'm saying? Because then I got a message from her saying, you were right, you know what I'm saying? Because I told her, you know, I pray that the Most High works for her in the nighttime and gives her a certain hug that she never felt. You know, a love, because the love that he gives is a love that is unexplainable, y'all. It's a certain love that is unexplainable. When he gives you that love, oh man, it's unexplainable. It's beautiful, y'all. There's a certain peace and a certain love you get when he just comes into your life. Yeah, you battle when you in the world, but I'm talking about when you like in your secret place with him, and you know what I'm saying, when you have your moment with him, there's a certain peace and love he gives you when he comes into your life, yo. And when he just starts working with you, it's beautiful and amazing. So when I got that message saying you were right, you know what I'm saying, because I prayed and I said the Most High he's gonna do this, he's gonna do that. Remember, we walk by faith, not by sight, and it's through your faith where the Most High works with you and things happen. So that's what I was trying to tell her as well. You gotta have faith when you do things, when you talk to him, when you do things, you gotta have faith. And part of the Holy Spirit as well is asking him to give you more faith, and he will do it. You know what I'm saying? So we are here to put a light in this world. You know what I'm saying? We're here to shine a light. So yes, gangstalking is part of that. It's part of human trafficking. It's part of human trafficking. And you see these people, man, they walk by you in their color codes, Target bags. They walking with children. Some of them ain't their children. Some of these children are a slave right in your face. Some of these kids are in the Demolay branch. You know what I'm saying? So you have them. And then you got the adult female women. They come your way, the succubus and the Jezebel. They throw themselves at you. They flick their hair. They wear revealing outfits. They stand beside you. You know what I'm saying? They, oh man, what's the name? Because I smell it to try to get you. Wow. Man, I'm going to write it down in the bottom. I'm going to find the name of it. But there's a thing that these women do. And I wrote it on my semen retention video. And what they do is they use their vaginal juice, right? And they put it behind their ear and their neck. And they spray something. There's a name, and I'm going to write it down in the bottom when I find it. But it's in my video. In my semen retention video, I think is it part 1, because I made 2 parts because my phone cut off, so I had to make 2 parts. So yes, best believe that there are women out here walking around. They are using literally their vaginal juice, and they're putting it as a fragrance, and they spray. It's a certain thing that they do, and they're walking out here like that, and you smell it, yo. And that's what they do. I've been having that succubus and Jezebel all on me, bro. Because you got the light. When you on semen retention, everyone is attracted to your light, yo. They just coming. Yeah, they trying to set you up at the same time too. But then there's some who they coming to you because your energy, yo, your energy is just crazy right now. Because you're not wasting it, man. You keeping away from that. So you on semen retention. You doing it for the Most High. And like I said, man, don't listen to these men out here when they telling you it doesn't work. It works. And there's a reason why the Most High wanted it that way. And you'll see it. Yo, I'm telling you right now, look at 40 Days and 40 Nights, that movie. That movie don't lie. It's the straight truth. How those women were acting is what you get and what you see. Literally, they'll look at you, they'll flick their hair, they'll touch themselves, they wear revealing outfits, and they staring at you. They staring at you. And they come your way. They just gotta be next to you. Men too, they just gotta be next to you. If they ain't trying to frame you, set you up, having people walk by you with their kids, walking past you in their occult color clothes, because that's what they doing, red and blue, driving in red and blue with their occult colors. If they ain't doing what they're doing to try to set you up and doing these codes, if they're not doing it to one another, looking, if the trucks ain't driving by with signs and buses, and if you're fasting and they ain't trying to set you up with food, and you know what I'm saying, they do so much. If they ain't doing that, they are literally next to you, staring at you, literally. And if it's a guy and a girl, boyfriend, girlfriend, sometimes they not, but if it's a guy and a girl, they talking, that girl is going to be all up in your face, chosen ones, because I see it for myself. And the guy is going to look back and look at you and wondering why she's staring at you. Literally, they're looking at you. It don't matter how you dress. It don't matter how you look. It don't matter, because it's spiritual. That's the thing. It's spiritual. It's spiritual. And a lot of people are they're a slave to lust, and a lot of people, not only are they a slave to lust, they are fornicating out here, so they are wasting, you know what I'm saying, everything. So, but you are the 1% who is not wasting your seed on the semen retention. So you're seeing everything, yo. I'm telling you, 40 Days and 40 Nights is real. That succubus, Jezebel, and Delilah, they are coming for you. They want your energy. They want to drain it. They want to drain it. And women too, watch out. They throwing that incubus your way. They coming to try to get you too. And they gonna throw, Satan knows what you like. He knows it. So he's gonna throw these women that come your way. And the men too, ladies. And he's gonna throw them your way exactly how you like them. The appearance, the physique, the curves, however you like your woman. However you look at women, long hair, curvy, without BBLs and all that, curvy, thick. However you like your woman, Satan knows it. The Most High knows it too, but Satan knows it too, and he's gonna throw it in your path constantly. Every block you go to, chosen ones, those of you who's being targeted, every block you go to is already staged. People are already put there, yo. Every store you go to is already staged. The conversations that are around you is orchestrated. These people are talking, but it's staged, man, because they're talking and they're looking at you. They're all looking at you. And sometimes you got people who are literally minding their business, talking or walking, and they stop and stare at you. That's because a demon just literally went into that body. You know what I'm saying? They just stop what they're doing and they looking at you. Every person that starts staring at you, that's because demons is literally flying. What you don't see, yo, they just like this. They just flying and jumping into people. Even people who's driving in the red and the blue and in the trucks, they driving and they looking. You know what I'm saying? They all looking at you in the car. Everybody who's looking at you got demons. And then unfortunately, Satan wants your kids to. So I see kids as well, man. Some of these children got demons in them, yo. And it's sad. And I see the demons in these children, yo. And it's sad. Some of them, yes, I see them. And I know that they're in the cults because they rocking the occult colors. They with the parents. Some of the people with the children ain't the parent. But they trafficking these kids. You see it. But yeah, some of these kids, they are part of the Demolay branch. And they do worship Satan, and they know what they do in the tactics to set you up, some of them. And then you got some that are literally children innocent, and they have these little young children innocent rocking the occult colors, and they got demons in them, yo. It's sad. Satan is coming for your kids, man. He ain't playing. His time is short, so he's making everything evil, yo. Wake up. Pay attention, man, because gangstalking is leading. Gangstalking is human trafficking, sex trafficking, and Satanism. And they killing children, yo. They kidnapping children, and they killing children, and they drinking that adrenochrome. Look at those clinics. Those clinics. Damn, I had too much thoughts in my mind. The clinics. The word is right here. It's on my tongue. You know what I'm talking about. Where the women go to do what they do for the kids. I'm against that. But yeah, damn, it's on my tongue. I can't even get the word of it. Y'all know what I'm talking about though. And the sad thing is, once this video cuts off, it's like I'm gonna know the word. And I'm gonna go, damn, I should have said it in the video. But it's on my tongue. So yeah, where they go to get, unfortunately, sad to say, get rid of the baby. And you know what I'm saying, you gotta ask yourself with these clinics, what is it that they're doing behind the scenes with that? I'm against that at all. I'm not with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm against that. That's a life. You know what I'm saying? That's a baby that was given from God. I'm totally against that. And but you gotta ask yourself this question. What are the doctors in them? Man, they all part of that Satanism, man. They all part of that. But ask yourself, what are they doing with that liquid? Huh? Those clinics, what are they doing in those clinics after they do what they do? Sad to say, but the liquid that they do, of course, what they do, take those liquids, put it in a tube, because that's the adrenochrome. Or sometimes, yeah, they also taking the kids and they scamming these kids, but you gotta ask yourself, what are they doing with the remaining liquid in those clinics? In those clinics, what are they doing with those remaining liquids? Putting in a tube and they selling it in the market. Yo, the black market, the dark web. You'd be surprised what you see on that. You'd be surprised, man. This world is evil because it's Satan's kingdom. This is Satan's kingdom. This world is Satan's kingdom. The Most High's world is not here. It's up there. It's not here. But he's coming to get us. He's coming to rescue his saints. But yeah, man, ask yourself what they're doing. But yes, a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, a lot of these kids, man. Hold on. I wrote something here. So yes, there are, before I even cut this video off, there are 3 stages of trafficking, right? Recruitment. The first stage is recruitment. The child or young person is taken away from their home, sometimes by force, but often the trafficker will trick the child into going with the promise of a better life. On some occasions, desperate parents will sell their child to a trafficker. It's sad to say, it's facts. And this is mainly with kids in orphanages, you know what I'm saying, from household to household, foster. Remember, 60% of human trafficking victims have a foster care or group home background. So yeah, on some occasions, desperate parents will sell their child to a trafficker. Even in other countries too, you'd be surprised. Especially, I heard some crazy stories in DR too, from people who went to DR, from stories, just stories, about how the parents out there, you know what I'm saying, when you come from America and you go over there just on a vacation, you'd be surprised on the people in DR, and not only DR, because I ain't going to talk only about DR, and other places like DR, all around the world, you'd be surprised of how these parents, when somebody from America comes to just travel on vacation in other parts of the world, you'd be surprised how these parents come up to these people who travel those worlds and would literally sell their child and ask for a certain amount of money from these people who travel the world to be with their child just for some cash in different parts of the world. And I've heard stories like that. So I heard stories like that in DR, but I don't only want to just say DR, but I'm sure all around the world is like that, especially when you're traveling from America to another world, and if they know that, they will literally come to you and they will sell, it's sad to say, they will sell their child for some dollars. And they do that in different parts of the country and the world, yeah. So yeah, number 2, second stage, the transport. Moving the child to their intended destination can often be dangerous and uncomfortable. The trafficker may hide the child in cramped conditions to prevent anyone finding out what's happening. If ever questioned, they will lie about their relationship to their human cargo to avoid suspicion. They would. The third is the destination. On arrival at their final destination, children and young people are often abused, beaten, or raped into submission and can be repeatedly sold. They are psychologically and physically damaged, but too frightened or ashamed to ask for help. If they try to escape, their lives or the lives of their families are threatened if they try to escape. If they do manage to escape, the authorities don't always provide immediate protection for them, leaving them just as vulnerable. That's sad. But that's the reality. And the news should talk about that. The news literally should cover about the children going missing. And we know that these Satanists are out here collecting these children in orphanages. And once they are taken, nobody sees them again. Nobody. I came across a video on my social media, allegedly, and this was a PSA for all the parents out there. There was this woman who had her child, and her child ended up missing, right? She ended up going into the bathroom, right? And she found her child, right? She heard her child in the bathroom, like the mouth was covered. And the woman ran, she looked under the stalls, and she saw like somebody sitting on a seat, like she saw human feet, and she heard, When she opened the door, this woman, it was her daughter, but the person had her daughter. And the person who had her daughter was already shaving her daughter's head, her hair, shaving her daughter's hair and dressing her as a boy. This woman. And this person allegedly had this woman's child and was covering their mouth, shaving this lady's daughter, but having her look like a boy and putting already a boy outfit on this girl. It's crazy, yo. And another thing you guys should be aware of is when a human trafficker sees people alone, right? Because remember, they all talking codes and symbolics. So you have to have the magic eye to see this. When a human trafficker sees people alone, they would go to your vehicle and use a zip tie and put it on your car door handle. All right? They'll put it on your car door handle, your windshield wipers, and on your mirrors, right? And when you see that, these are zip ties to these things on your car. When you see that, they do that to alert other human traffickers about the victim and that the victim is alone. So when they do that to your car, that's an alert to other people who are part of this human trafficking, and that's a code to them letting them know that they targeted this person and that this person is traveling alone. That's where they put the zip line. That zip line, the zip tie, the zip tie is not just there just to look cute or make you be like, huh, what happened? No, it's a code, it's a symbolic to other traffickers to let them know this person's targeted, this person's alone. So if you see that, for all you ladies out there, and men too, but it's mainly women and children who are targeted. If you women out there driving and traveling by yourself, if you so happen to see your car with a zip tie on your door handle, on your mirror, on your windshield wiper, a zip tie, just know that a human trafficker put that on your car. And also, he alerted, or she alerted, because women is involved in this too. You know, they are victims too, but you have women cult members, you know what I'm saying? They are cults. Women have their own little branch, and they serve Satan too, but when you see a zip tie on your car, just know that that's a code for other human traffickers. They already talking amongst each other with that code, letting them know that they spotted you, they saw you alone, and they targeted you. So when you see that, be careful. They do that, yeah, to alert about the victim and that the victim is alone. And another thing is, if you see a napkin, right? Here's another thing. If you see a napkin shoved in your door car handle, like shoved in before you even open the door, if you see a napkin just placed in between your door handle and your car, do not touch it. All right? Call law enforcement. Let them know what you see. Let them go and investigate that, because 9 out of 10, someone put that napkin there and it's going to have a certain drug or a certain narcotic, you know what I'm saying, on it that can cause you to pass out. You know what I'm saying? So these are tactics that they doing out here. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, these people, these devil worshippers, these cult members, these people who's working in darkness, we are able to see this, the symbolics, the signs, call it out. See the demons in these people. Look at my pictures. Look at my pictures. Look at my pictures. If go to my YouTube community, look at the pictures. You see the demons change. You see the colors. I'm exposing the colors to you. Go on my social media, Facebook, Instagram, go on it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, what about the dollar bill? Look at the dollar bill. People, when you fold it, it shows a demon face. Symbolics are everywhere. It's real, yo. It's real. But they targeting us. The elites, the government, they targeting us because we unplugged from this satanic matrix. We could see this. We are spiritual. The Most High is with us. We could see the demons. We could see Satan's tactics. We could see what he does. And we are here to expose it. We are shining the light. And this is, if this can help you, for you to do your research too, and spread the awareness for other people that it could save their life too, keep doing it. That's what the elites and that's what the 1% don't want. They don't want that. They don't want the 5%, the chosen ones, the neos. They don't want the 5% who could see this crap, who could call it out, expose it, keep waking people up. They don't want us to expose this. They don't want us to wake up the world, who's the 99%, who's asleep, who's distracted. It could be done in their face, the symbolics, by these artists showing who they worship. It can be done in their face, all the symbolics. People are still dying in their concerts. They sacrificing people in their concerts. There's witchcraft being done in the concerts, but yet people still attend the next show of this artist. There are symbolics in the video, and yet people are still asleep, and they don't see what's happening in this world. They don't see that there are Bible prophecies that's actually being prophesied as we speak to. You know what I'm saying? Do you know that we are the generation? We are the last generation that's going to see the whole Bible unfold as it's unfolding in our eyes. But we are the generation who's going to see the end. But yeah, they, the 1%, don't want us 5% who could think out the box, who can make a change in the world, who see things, who can talk like this, who can change the world. They don't want that. So they targeting us because we see this. They targeting us because we are talking like this, exposing their wickedness. They are targeting us, and they're doing everything in their power. They have to slander us. They have to smear campaign. They have to lie on us in the community. They have to have people go against you. What do bullies do? If they can't get you, they got to have a whole army to gang up on you. And think about this. They got a whole bunch of people who don't like each other to just team up and gang up on you. Meanwhile, their life is falling apart, but they're so fascinated focusing on you. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. What they need to do is get with the Most High, because he's going to judge all of them. All of them are going to get judged. All of them. That's part of it. Like I said, where's it at? Where's it at? I'm going to read it again. I'm going to read it again, because that was the coldest verse in the Bible, and I love it. Romans chapter 12, verse 19. And it says, Beloved, do not avenge yourselves, but rather give place to wrath. For it is written, it's already written, vengeance is mine. I will repay, says the Lord. Amen. Stay prayed up. Stay blessed. Stay safe. You know what I'm saying? You chosen ones out there, keep shining your light in this dark, dark world. Keep shining your light. And if you can, if keep making videos, keep spreading awareness, keep sharing things. If these are helping the world and people could share these videos and do their own research and then come up with things to help themselves and their children and their family, that's what we're here for. We're here to shine a light. We got a purpose, man. And that's what we're here to do. Stay prayed up. Until the next video. Shalom.